Well, some exciting news came out of the Sooner camp earlier today. The captains have been announced for the upcoming game against the Temple Owls Friday in Norman at 6 o'clock. It's it's got some doozies in there on them team captains, and also the depth chart dropped yesterday, and I'm going to discuss a little bit about that. But as always, thank you for pulling up to the channel. I'm your host, Mike the Legend of Sooner Legends Podcast. And if you're new to the channel, new to the family, can I get you to subscribe and turn on your post notification bells? If you notice, if you're looking directly at your screen, you can't do it on a cell phone, but if you're on a computer and you look right down in the right hand screen, you'll see a subscriber button. You can click on that. That way you don't have to leave the video and turn on them post notification bells. Could you please give me a like and a comment, because it's little things like that that helps push the algorithm of YouTube. And could you also please share the video with your friends, share it to your social medias, because sharing is caring. Well, they announced the captains for today, or for Friday, but the announcement was made earlier today. It looks like it is Bear Sharp, Danny Stutzman, Billy Bowman Jr., and Jackson Arnold. I am excited about this group of captains. Uh, Jackson Arnold, uh, from what I've been hearing in fall camp, has really been playing at a high level. Teammates love him, respect him. That's what you want out of your trigger man uh, in any Division One school. Danny Stutzman, that's a given. He's the heart and soul of our defense. This is his senior year. He announced earlier this year that he was running it back for one more year. Uh, Billy Bowman Jr., running it back for one final year. Probably one of the top premier safeties in the land. Just go back and look at his production last year, his pick sixes. I mean, he was just all over the field. And then Bear Sharp, who I can't remember the school that he came from, but he transferred in. He's a tight end. Guy is athletic. Uh, he just, I can't say no more about Bear. He's going to be a heck of a tight end. And so congratulations to those guys for being selected as the first captains of the season. I have a love hate relationship with different captains each week. The the new part of me says, "Hey, give those who has shined at practice, put in the work, and let them have a chance to be the captain, and let let them have their moment to shine." But the old school in me is, you select your captains based off of merit, how they've practiced, uh, have they put in the work, have they done and said all the right things, have they went to class, they haven't been acting a fool, but just uh, going above and beyond the call of duty out on the practice field and during spring camps, where they're almost like a coach on the field without the coaches being there. That's my love hate relationship with Brent Venables' uh, thing with different captains. But like I said, it don't matter. Hey, Brent Venables is our head coach. He's forgotten more than I will ever know. So I'll digress on that. But yesterday the depth chart dropped out, and one thing that jumped off the chart at me after reading it was, it wasn't the players or the oars that was selected. Is, I didn't see Makari Seatbelt Vickers on there. Uh, that that bumfuzzled me. Is he dinged up? Has he gotten into some trouble that we haven't heard about? Uh, I don't know. Not seeing it, but this is week one depth chart too. So they will. I don't think this one is so much etched in the stone yet. They're they're going through the motions, so maybe we will see seatbelt come up uh, on another depth chart. But you know, did he violate team policy or something? I don't know. I don't know. But one thing that did jump out at me was Jaden Jackson. Now that I've been telling people, we've been high on David Stone, and I will always be high on David Stone. Uh, Great player. He wasn't a 5-star out of IMG for nothing. But me and a couple of Oklahoma podcasters said you need to really keep your eye on Jaden Jackson, whom I've given the moniker of the Polynesian Hammer. Now that one right there's got me excited because Jaden, he had good God. Uh I seen the professor from High Top Sports the other day, and he called it before anybody that about Jaden Jackson, and a 3-star. That just comes to show you that them stars, take it for what it's worth. I mean, I I'll be honest with you guys. I get excited when I see a 5-star, but what I really get excited about is them guys who are underrated, like Danny Okoye, Jaden Jackson, them guys, because them guys, they got a chip on their shoulder because they was overlooked, and they're going to, and in my opinion, them are the ones that's going to give you your better production because they got everything to prove for their college and their NFL careers. But like I said, am I dishing stone? Hell no. That guy is a beast. He's a monster. He's a quarterback wrecker. He dominates on that line. He gets in that backfield and creates hate and discontent, questions your will to live. I'm not, but I'm glad for Jaden Jackson to get this start on Friday. And y'all, and another thing I'm excited about is the punt and kickoff returners, Peyton Bowen and Billy Bowman Jr. We're finally going to get some speed on on those uh, on those in that position group is what I'm trying to say. Now, special teams, that's going to be a question this year. I mean, you got to play all phases of football to have a successful football team. And to me, special teams is the most overlooked because special teams can win or lose you games with field goal kicking, uh, bad punts, bad snaps, muffed kickoff and punt returns in deep in their territory. That that is a vital position group on any football team on any given day. Like I said, they can win or lose you a football game in the snap of a finger. So, but other than that, the depth chart, I I'm I'm okay with going into this first game. I don't have it in front, guys. I can't show graphics because I'm on a laptop, and when I show a graphic, this thing slows way down and it messes up my feed and everything. But I don't have their names right off the bat. But Oni Kuno touched on it earlier today. I'm a little concerned at that right tackle, but let me tell you something, guys. I come, I'll circle back to this. Who's our offensive line coach? Bill Bedenbaugh. Bar none, the best O line coach in college football. He's got 3 games to figure it out before we play Tennessee. So this this is going to be this is going to be in drag racing. We call it test and tuning. It's when you test, you go out to the track. You're not competing for positions yet. You're testing and tuning your car, getting the right fuel air mixture into your engine, getting everything perfect for race day. And that's exactly what these 3 games are: test and tune. And I'm sure I've been seeing scuttlebutt. Well, Tulane brought it to y'all, and y'all almost lost a few years ago. Different coach. Because I guarantee you, knowing Brent Venables, not personally, but from what I've seen as a coach, him assistant DC at OU, DC at Clemson, what he's done, I'm not worried. And I've been saying this in the past few videos I put out. God bless Zach Alley. That was our proverbial shot in the arm hire, because he has been. I'm going preaching again, but he has simplified that language to where these kids can understand it. And I think you're going to. We ain't played a game yet, but from the tea leaves that I'm reading and the tarot cards that I'm flipping over, we're going to see a complete different makeover in this defense this year. So, anyway, there's my 2 cents on the captains and the depth chart. Like I said, nothing really jumped out at me as far as the position groups. It went pretty much like I thought it would, as far as quarterback, running back, wide receivers, some of the specialty groups. Oh, the kicker. That one kind of surprised me because, like I said, I don't have the depth chart in front of me. You got my subscribers are top tier. Y'all tell me who the kicker is, or Zach Schmidt. Like I said, well, I got a screenshot of it. Excuse me a moment. I got a screenshot on my phone. Uh, Tyler Keltner. Okay, there he is. Tyler Keltner or Zach Schmidt. So now I've been hearing that Schmidt's been hitting some long field goals, but that's in practice. Game day changes everything. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I'm still not high on Zach Schmidt. I'll give you an example. That Florida State kicker Saturday drilled a 52 and a 59 yarder. And Coach I said this on his show. come film time study on Sundays. He was the only one that wasn't getting a butt chewing. so there you have it. Like I said, as far as the defensive position group, offensive, nothing didn't. It went about like I expected it to, and I'm glad to see Michael Boganowski Jr. in the rotation. One thing I'm going to be looking at on defense is yards after catch. Last year, once we got into Big 12 play, them yak yards ate our lunch. And if you don't believe me, prime example, go look at that TCU game last year. Even though we won it, we were getting torched in the secondary of course, Billy Bowman had that big pick 6. Don't get me wrong, but when you go back and look at the yak yards, so I'm wanting to see if we cleaned all that up. Now, like I said, early in the season, you got Temple, Houston, and Tulane. I'm really not going to start really digging in until we play Tennessee at home. And then there's where I'm going to be, okay, what have we cleaned up so far? So until then, y'all hop down in the comments. Are y'all happy with the captain and the depth chart? Are you excited? I know y'all's excited about Friday night come 6 o'clock. That's a given. So y'all hop down in the comments. Y'all give me y'all's opinion. Uh, it's always good chopping it up with y'all in the comments. Y'all have a great day. This is the legend. We'll see you on the backside. God bless. Don't say nothing you can't take back because you will live to regret it. This is the legend. We'll see you on the backside. God bless. Boomer Center.